Have you ever wondered why some people seem to be in perfect health while others struggle? This question is more than just a passing thought. It's the beginning of a journey, a quest for wellness. Health and wellness, they're not just about looking good or fitting into a certain size. They're about feeling good, having the energy to do the things you love and living a long, fulfilling life. Imagine John, an everyday individual like you and me. Just a few years ago, John was struggling. He was weighed down by health issues, stuck in a cycle of discomfort and frustration. But John decided to take control. He embarked on a journey towards wellness, a journey marked by determination, resilience, and a refusal to give up, no matter how challenging the path. John's journey to wellness wasn't easy, but it was worth every step. He found strength he never knew he had and discovered a new lease on life. And this is where our exploration begins. Imagine waking up one day, looking in the mirror, and not recognizing the person staring back at you. That was the stark reality for John. He was a man in his prime, with a successful career and a loving family. But gradually, he had let his health fall by the wayside. His wake-up call came in the form of a routine checkup. The doctor's words were a jolt to his system: high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and a dangerously high risk of heart disease. His poor health wasn't just affecting him, but his relationship with his family and his performance at work. Shortness of breath, constant fatigue, the inability to play with his children, these were the harsh consequences of neglecting his health. John knew he couldn't ignore the mirror any longer. He couldn't continue living in denial, pretending everything was fine. He knew he had to make a change, and that's when his journey truly began. Change is never easy, but sometimes it's necessary. And so it was for our friend John. A realization dawned upon him that had the power to alter his life course. He decided to embark on a journey towards wellness, and it all started with changing his habits. John took the first step by reevaluating his diet. He was a self-confessed junk food junkie with a soft spot for burgers and fries. But he understood that to bring about a real change, he had to start from his plate. So he swapped the processed food for whole natural foods. He discovered a new love for fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and whole grains. It wasn't easy. The cravings for sugary snacks and fast food were relentless, but John persevered. Then came the challenge of incorporating exercise into his routine. John was never the athletic type. The idea of hitting the gym or going for a run was daunting, but he knew that physical activity was a crucial part of his wellness journey. So he started small, with brisk walks around the block. Gradually, he increased his pace, and before he knew it, he was running. He also explored yoga and meditation, finding them to be great stress relievers. But the change wasn't just about diet and exercise, it was also about modifying his lifestyle. He reduced screen time, prioritized sleep, and began to practice mindfulness. He started to appreciate the present moment, to live in the now. It was a struggle, breaking free from old habits and forming new ones, but John was committed. He faced challenges, of course. There were days when he slipped, when the old habits crept back in. But he didn't let those moments define him. He acknowledged the slip-ups, learned from them, and moved forward. John's journey was filled with ups and downs, but he was determined to succeed. His story is a testament to the power of change, of how taking small steps can lead to significant transformations. It's a reminder that it's never too late to start on the path to wellness, and most importantly, it reinforces the idea that change, though hard, is often necessary for progress. The road to wellness is long and winding, but the results are worth it. And for John, the results were indeed worth every single step, every single drop of sweat. John's journey to wellness wasn't just a physical transformation, it was an overall metamorphosis. His health improved, yes, but so did his perspective on life. His blood pressure, once as high as a kite, now steadied itself like a calm sea. The cholesterol levels that used to dance on dangerous edges, now tiptoed on the safer side. His energy, once as fleeting as a shadow at noon, now shone bright, lasting through the day. But it wasn't just about the numbers. John started noticing other changes too. The stairs that once seemed like Mount Everest, now felt like a leisurely stroll in the park. The morning jogs that used to leave him panting, now left him exhilarated. His sleep, once restless and interrupted, now became peaceful and rejuvenating. And then, there was the newfound confidence. The kind that comes from knowing you're taking care of yourself, the kind that radiates from within. John's self-esteem skyrocketed. He walked with a spring in his step, a smile on his face, and a sparkle in his eyes. John's journey to wellness didn't just transform his life, it gave him a new one. His story is a testament to the power of wellness, a shining beacon of hope for all. John's journey to wellness transformed his life, and it can transform yours too. So, what can we learn from John's journey to wellness? John's voyage is a testament to the power of resilience and determination. His story reminds us that wellness is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. A journey that requires commitment, change, and perseverance. Let's revisit the key points of his journey. John was not born a wellness enthusiast. His wake-up call was a stark reminder that we often take our health for granted. It was his commitment to change that led him down the path of wellness. He made a conscious decision to prioritize his health, and that was the first step. Change, however, is not easy. We are creatures of habit, and breaking away from our comfort zone can be daunting. But John's story underscores the importance of embracing change. He adopted new habits, new routines, and gradually these changes began to bear fruit. But the journey did not end there. John had to persevere. There were days when progress was slow, when old habits threatened to creep back in. But he stayed the course, reminding us that wellness is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, resilience, and a whole lot of determination. In essence, John's journey to wellness teaches us that commitment, change, and perseverance are the cornerstones of a healthy lifestyle. They are the keys to unlocking the door to wellness. Remember, your health is your wealth. Take the first step on your journey to wellness today.